This is Ike Stephens impersonation coming back at you guys. It's been a rough day, tough day. Y'all know I'm heading home. Been a real tough day. I'm going to tell you what happened to me today. But first, little dog told me this when I started working for Mr. Flowerman. Mr. Flowers. Picked the wild flowers. I did. I sure did. He told me there's diesel fuel, DPF fuel, and refrigeration fuel. That's what he told me, guys. It's all different. Alright? Okay? Alright? So, let me take a little bit of sip on this red line, because I'm going to need it. I need me to pick me up, alright? Yeah. Swish it all right over the mouth, yeah. Get it going down, alright. Get it on going down right. Alright? So I've been running around for months, thinking it was different fuel going into the refrigeration fuel. And you know how little dog been lying to me? Little dog plagued me. He lied to me. He pretended we were friendly. I thought we were friendly. I thought we were more than friends. But I found out today. I asked the fellow trucker, is there such thing as refrigeration fuel? What is refrigeration fuel? What's in it? He kind of, his face was kind of flabbergasted, and he kind of like was all confused, like, are you fucking with me? That's what he said. He said, are you fucking with me? And I said, no, sir. No, I'm not fucking with you. I said, my friend Little Dog told me this. Now, I proceeded to tell him this. And he's like, who the fuck is Little Dog? And I proceeded to tell him who Little Dog is. And he's kind of on his face. He said, I don't really give a fuck. So, quit talking. And he said, no, dumbass. It's all diesel fuel. You guys should have saw my face when I found out that it was diesel fuel this whole time. I was thunderstruck, guys. I was completely thunderstruck. I said, no, don't lie to me again. Goddamn. And the other driver, he just shook his head and walked away. That's all he did. He shook his head and walked away. And he muttered something. I don't know what he mumbled, but I think it said, I feel sorry for you. I think that's what he mumbled. Huh. So, I parked the truck. I grabbed some of my stuff out of the truck. I proceeded to walk in the front door, guys, like I have every time. Every time I've come home, I walk through this front door. I'm going to take a deep breath. And I'm going to take a little more sip of this red line before I proceed where things get very, very terrible. Very, very terrible. Okay? It's a goddamn shame. Alright. I proceed to walk in the front door. what does the first glance of my eyes get on to? As soon as I open the door. Now, our house, you see, you open the door, you see the couch. Okay? Lazy boy, that's what I said. I said in that lazy boy. The coffee table, another chair. But I proceed to walk in, and you know what I see? I see a man's ass and ball sack. And he is thrusting my wife. He's giving it to her doggy style. Doggy style. And the first thing I look after that, I look at the feet of this man plowing my wife. And you know who it is? Because it's unmistakable who it is. Because I know these feet. I film people's feet. I film them all over the land of this great nation. It's Little Dawg. Little Dawg is giving it to my wife. You think I'd be enraged? I was enraged. The first thing I said, I couldn't because my ears were just fuddled with this. I'll try to make the sound for you. You hear that? That's all I heard. Ball sack hitting ass. That's all I heard. Little Dawg plowing my wife. That's all I heard. That's all I heard. Alright? First thing I said was this. Why not me? Why is... It should be me getting plowed like that by Little Dawg. Not my wife. Me. That's why I've been doing editing work. Editing work. Like that half-naked trucker I filmed the other day, about a couple weeks back. I've been putting Little Dawg's face on all of them. All of them. Been beating my 4-inch Woody off to it all the time. All the time. It makes me hard. Real hard. Okay? And that's what I think of at that moment. Why not me? That's what I yell out. And at the time when I yelled that out, why not me? Little Dawg does not stop thrusting and plowing. All he does is turn around and look at me, eye to eye. And he says, I never left Dallas, Texas, boy. I never left. Never left. I went south. South of Texas. Dallas, Texas, sorry. To do this. In your face, he says. And I said, in my face? I like to have something in my face, but it's not this, it's your shit. Okay? I like to take a hot load on my face from you, but I don't think... That's what I thought. We didn't fight. We didn't do anything. All I did was proceed to turn the other way, and I did a half jog with my hands straight down, and all you really saw if you were looking was my big old little titties flopping as I kind of did a half-ass jog back to the truck. As I was crying, I left. And that's the welcome I get for Labor Day weekend. That's what I get. I get no apple pie, no ribs, no nothing. That's all I got was Little Dawg's ass in my face. That's all I got. That's all I got. And I wish it was me. Alright? That's what I wish. Me, Ike, wanted that. So now I'm sitting at a truck stop local here. Just licking my wounds. Got ran over by a little dog. I don't know, guys. Let me take another sip on this red line. It's just a terrible process. I've been trying to get a hold of James Crawfish. Now, let me tell you a little bit of story very quickly between me and James Crawfish. Okay? We had an affair together, guys. I'm just going to tell you straight up, we had an affair. We had a sexual type of relationship. And let me get down to the details. We met at a Love's truck stop because, you know, I have to always go to Love's. Alright? I'm not going to tell you where we met. Well, we had a little bit of foreplay on the CB. Then I invited him over to the big old Burgundy, as I call it. I call Big Burgundy. He got in. He put his hands on my inner thigh. He rubbed it for a while. Then we went back in the sleeper booth. And I had him all spread out like a spread eagle. And I worked that boy. Oh, shit. I worked that boy very, very well. Very well. All night. He was breathing real heavy as I gave it to him. And the next morning, he was still sleeping like a baby. Baby James. Baby James, as I call it. Came back. His favorite. Two McGriddles. And some orange juice. And a hash brown. And his eyes lit up like gold. And after he scoffed it all down, he blew me. He blew all Ike. And that's the reason why, and I'm going to get to the point. The reason why why he went at me like that, I stopped taking any more of his calls. I stopped taking them. It was wham, bam, thank you, and that's it. But James thought it was more than that. He thought it was more than that. Old Crawfish did. Thought it was way more than that. And I laughed. And that's why he tried to gun me down like that. But he failed. And that's the key. He failed. And that's the story of that. That is the story of that. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to leave this on out with a song dedicated to Little Dog. And dedicated to Crawfish because he's not returning my calls. I need some big boy loving. I need it. I need it, Crawfish. So here we go. This one goes out to Little Dog and Crawfish. Here we go. I'm gonna kind of sing along a little bit with it. No, I can't forget this evening. Facing you were leaving. Guess that's just the way the story goes. You always smile, but in your eyes your sun will show. Yes, it shows. Let me get a little bit of a sip of this bread line. Tomorrow when you think about It's only fair that I would let you know what you should know. I can't live without you. Can't live. I can't give anymore. Can't live living without you. I can't give anymore. Well, I can't forget this evening. Your face and you were leaving. I guess that's just the way the story goes. You always smile, but in your eye, you're somewhere show. Yes, it shows. So I tell you what, I'm done with this video, but I'll be back tomorrow.